have to admit, it has been hard to keep this secret for a couple of reasons, but I am so excited to share it with you and to let you know about our next cruise. Hi there, I'm Ilana. If you're watching this video, I have a feeling you probably already know that, but I'm really excited to let you know about our next upcoming cruise. Now, many of you have written to me to ask me if I might be on this cruise. I have shared information about this cruise. In some ways, it's a little bit of a dream come true cruise for more than one reason. So in this video, I'm going to share all of the details with you and even answer a couple of questions that you might have. Now, before I get started, of course, I do want to mention that if you like this video, if you find it helpful, informative, or just enjoyable in any way, then please do give this video a big thumbs up. And I would absolutely love it if you subscribe if you have not already. Let's get started. So our next cruise is a Canada-New England cruise in just a couple of weeks. Now, this is actually going to be my third Canada-New England cruise. Now, many of you know I am from the Montreal area in Canada. And I have to say, it had been years and years that I've traveled to the United States, or I traveled elsewhere, including to the Caribbean or even to Europe, but I really hadn't seen much of my own country. I cannot wait to get back to Halifax and St. John, as well as to explore more of New England. So what cruise ship are we doing? Well, before I tell you the cruise ship, I do want to tell you a little bit of a story because it is a little bit of a hint. My love of cruising started where maybe some of your love of cruising started, watching the Love Boat episodes. Now, I used to watch these Love Boat episodes as I was growing up. And funny story, before we would go on cruises, I used to find the episodes on YouTube and I would watch the old episodes on YouTube. I even found soundtracks of the Love Boat theme song. There honestly is the original theme song, but there are even variations and remixes of this. And I used to play it at work before we went on a cruise. Now, I was definitely a little bit obsessed, to the point, I think many of you know that I used to work in early childhood, and in the summertime, all of the educators would be responsible for planning a theme day, and my theme day every year was a cruise. Yes, we did a cruise sail away party, complete with Love Boat music and the cha-cha slide. In any case, so what cruise are we doing? We're doing the Love Boat theme cruise. I cannot wait. This cruise is on August 31st on the absolutely gorgeous Enchanted Princess. Now, I've been on this ship before. It is such a stunner. It's one of my absolute favorite ships. I cannot wait to get on this ship. Now, on this ship, what makes it a Love Boat cruise? It is going to be hosted by the original cast of the Love Boat, including Jill Wheeland. Now, on this cruise, which by the way is my very first theme cruise, but we're going to have a chance to meet the cast of the Love Boat and have a variety of Love Boat theme events. Now, I should mention this cruise is not sponsored, which brings me to the other reason that I'm very much looking forward to this cruise. So some of you know that last year I had a Canada-New England cruise that was booked with my parents. Now, we were taking my parents on that cruise, but unfortunately my father had some medical reasons that he was not able to go at the time. Thank goodness things did turn out well for him, and even at the time we had rebooked this cruise. Now, only later on did we find out that this would be a Love Boat themed cruise. So it became a little bit of a pleasant surprise that we're all really looking forward to. Now, by the way, in case you are wondering about the new enhanced Princess Premier package that Princess just announced, this is going to be starting on our cruise on August 31st, and after that it is going to roll out on the other ships. So I am going to discuss that a little bit later towards the end of the video. Okay, so back to my father. So my father was born in Halifax, and now he's a little bit over 80 years old, and he never returned to Halifax. It was always something that my parents wanted to do, and for different reasons, they never did get back there. So this is something that Frank and that we really wanted to be able to do for my parents. At the same time, it is a multi-generational cruise, so we're going to have Ethan there with us, and we're really looking forward to this family time together. Now, I have seen some of the different things things that are going to be happening on the cruise. It definitely looks like a lot of fun. So I am going to be covering it and sharing more once we're on the cruise, both on social media and on YouTube. And I have been in touch with Princess, so I'll also be collaborating with them in some way once we're on the ship. Now, something that they're going to have in addition to Love Boat trivia and some other things is a group vow renewal, which I think is really something nice for everybody. Please let me know if you've ever participated in any of the group vow renewals on a cruise, or even if you've had a private ceremony. Please let me know how that went down in the comments below. Now here is the itinerary, and this is where I could actually use a little bit of help. So our itinerary, first of all, we start from New York, and then after that, after having a sea date, we're going to be spending the day in Boston. I love Boston. Usually it is to walk around, to go to Quincy Market, and then to eat. We love to eat in the North End, but if anybody has any restaurant recommendations or bakery recommendations, please let me know down in the comments below. Now we are also going to be going to Halifax, Nova Scotia. Also, let me know recommendations, especially for any restaurants that are on the boardwalk. Now, a port that is completely new to me is Eastport, Maine, and I'm really looking forward to it. It looks like it's not a very big port. I did take a look and I saw perhaps a couple of restaurants, but if you've been to Eastport, please do let me know. And we're also going to St. John, New Brunswick. The last time we were there, we went all the way to Hopewell Rocks. That was truly an experience of a lifetime. This time, I think we probably will do something a little bit different. And again, if you have any recommendations, please do let me know down in the comments below. Okay, so let's chat briefly about the new Enhanced Premier Plus program. And this is going to be good for anybody, even if you're not on this cruise. If you're on another Princess cruise in the future, you probably are going to want to know about this. So Princess Premier basically is an all-inclusive package. I think it is the most all-inclusive package that I can think of for any of the mainstream cruise lines. It includes, for $90 a day, it includes unlimited specialty dining, unlimited drinks up to $20, unlimited high-speed internet, as well as some other perks. Now, some of those perks include a photo package, which, by the way, I'm really excited to have on this cruise because we are going to be with my parents. So it's a nice opportunity for us to get some nice family photos. Now, it also includes, very important, the crew gratuities. But in addition to that, it includes casual dining. It includes fitness classes, it includes premium desserts, and more. Now, the change or enhancement to Princess Premier has to do with the fact that it was previously $80 per person per day. It has now increased to $90 per person per day. However, instead of only including 2 specialty restaurants, you now have unlimited specialty dining and casual dining, of course, so it really gives a lot of options when it comes to that cruise food. And as well, you have no limits on the drink package. You also have that enhanced Wi-Fi. I have not tried it out yet, but on our cruise, we will have this because we are going to be sailing on August 31st. Now, if you have the previous package that you paid $80 per person per day, you can stay with this. It's not a problem. But if you do want to upgrade to the newer, more enhanced package for unlimited dining, you could simply add the additional $10 per person per day. Now, since this is rolling out, my understanding is that the phone lines have been a little bit busy, so you may want to call your travel agent or just wait a few days before you call Princess to do that upgrade. Now, I almost forgot to mention, it's also my parents' birthdays on the cruise. My parents are both born during the month of September, 3 days apart. So that was the original reason that we booked this cruise to begin with, as a birthday gift. So I'm really looking forward to celebrating with them on the cruise. Now, please let me know if you're going to be on this cruise. And by the way, if you see me on board, please do say hi. It's always my pleasure to meet you. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Please let me know any of the questions that you might have about this cruise, or even about Princess Cruises in general. Please let me know so that I can answer that in an upcoming video. Now, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Bye for now, and happy cruising.